Hello Gemini, this is a reading for the whole year, for the year 2019, which is very close now. As you can see, the cards are already on the table because I was doing this reading in my native language first, so I already know what's going on. This is a very positive reading, very harmonious one too. I think it may be a great year ahead of you. So tune in. This is for you if you have your sun sign in Gemini, but not only, also rising sign, also called ascendant. Venus sign, Mercury sign, Mars sign, and Moon sign. Generally, look at your daily chart. You can check it down there. There's a link. You enter your date and time of birth, and then you know which sides of your horoscope are the strongest. Where are your personal planets? So Moon, Venus, Mars, Mercury, and Sun, of course, and rising sign. And then you know which signs do you want to check for, to see the whole picture, because this may resonate or not. This is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Remember, these are only energies. Energies are here to work with. This is not your future. I don't believe in reading the future. These are energies. You can use it or not. They are very favorable for you this year. At the very center, you have two very positive cards. You have Three of Cups, which is the card of friendship and celebrating together and social meetings, and generally being sociable and enjoying being with other people, and other people enjoying being with you. Very festive card, as you can see. Sometimes it's really enough to see. You can see abundance here and happiness. In addition, the main major arcana for the year, you have the Wheel, which is the card associated with the greatest planet in our solar system, which is Jupiter. And Jupiter is called the Great Benefic. So whatever it touches, it makes it better, and whatever it touches, it makes it greater. So you can enjoy real expansion as far as your social life is concerned. And generally you can experience the change for the better, because this is also a card of change. If you are up, you can be down. If you are down, you can go up again. It's like the wheel of the year. First, now we have winter, but then the spring will come, and then the summer, and then the autumn. And each of these seasons is needed and important. So, great beginning. Now let's look at the four major energies for the year that I pulled out from Mariel Tarot. And we have the major arcana, the Emperor, number 4, which is a very masculine card. This is the archetype of Aries, so the first sign of zodiac, very fiery, the one who begins everything. But there's also, it's number 4. So it's also about bringing structure into the world and generally making order in the world. A very capable person, a very responsible person, able to make decisions that aren't necessarily popular, but they are needed. So anything you need to bring into your life, whatever you perceive as necessary, it can be done this year. In addition to this, you have the Sun, which is again very fiery energy. This time it's connected to the sign of Leo, of course, because the Sun rules Leo. But again, this is the main masculine force in major arcanas. And it's all about success, clarity, happiness, and joy. The Sun shines brightly. Together with Emperor, they create really, really powerful concoction. Because whatever you touch with great responsibility, it can be turned into success this year. especially that you have the wheel. That's a great trine, really. So this year may really brim with success for you, and bringing structure and bringing responsibility and creating stable base in your life if you need it, or even strengthening it if it's already existent. To counterbalance this, you have Queen of Cups as the third card, which is great because she's the archetype of unconditional love, which is very much needed if you have these strong masculine energies. So this is feminine energy that is emotionally stable and reliable. And I think whatever is created by the Emperor and the Sun together, she is welcoming it with great love and appreciation. When I look at this picture, I see this sea creature offering her pearls, which is something very valuable. And I think she's gonna accept it with great gratitude and with great love. So not only the force of masculine energies, but also the gentleness, love, and gratitude of feminine energies. They are here. So you're not blinded by this masculine energy, which is really great news. And what I feel is that this Queen of Cups may be kind of impregnated, may be pregnant with some idea or some action made by the Emperor and the Sun, because the Ace of Wands appears, and the Ace of Wands is a very phallic card generally. You cannot see it here, but this creature, I think it's been through a lot. It has fallen from the sky for some reason. And there is something in the womb, you can see. It looks like a little bit like the pearl here. It's shiny. It's like a very hot blue star placed here to grow and to become something great and beautiful and a wonder of the world. And I think this creature is a little bit overwhelmed by this energy. It may be a very fiery sensation. It doesn't have to be pleasant. As I said, it may be overwhelming. You can see that this creature is a little bit in a state of refusal. I'm not sure whether it likes it or not. But with the Queen of Cups, I think you're going to accept it. It's like a great power and great responsibility and great love coming together and wanting to plant a seed in you. And you may be fearful and you may resist, but finally you're going to accept. And there's a spark of something new this year for you, which is great. The newness, the change. Let's see. What is the inevitable? What is the lesson of the year? You have a King of Swords, and this is your card in general. This is intellect. Being intellectual, being analytical, making decisions based on reason. I needed an additional card here, and I pulled Two of Wands. And Two of Wands, again, this is fire, and this is about planning how to make the world a place that is better suited for you. You can see he's holding the globe in his hand. So with reason and with your intellect, you can really forge a way forward for you to make this world a better place for you. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you will conquer the world as the Emperor, but you can think of the way how to better treat and how to better use in a sustainable way this part of the world, this part of the energy that you acquired, or that you have been given, I should say, that you have been given. How to use the gift of life and power and responsibility in the best possible way, you will see that your intellect is of great help for you this year. The advice here from the Angels and Ancestors deck is Broken Arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. I think this is very important here, because with that amount of masculine energy, the Sun, the Emperor, and the King of Swords, you may have this feeling that your right, your reason is the most important thing in the world. It doesn't always look like that. Listen to this. Embrace the energy of peace. The Broken Arrow. Let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare to offer peace. You are safe. If you have been exposed to a situation in which you have felt the need to protect yourself or defend what you feel is right, know that this is now coming to an end. With the arrival of the Broken Arrow card, you are being guided to know that the energies of light are entering to wash away all the darkness. You can drop your shields and protection. You are now in a situation that will honor you and honor your needs. Arguments are ending and disagreements are being resolved. Prepare to talk things through and offer the peace that you would like to enjoy. In order to move forward in a more fearless way, it's important for you to let go of the idea that you can be hurt by this situation or the people involved, because this will only work against you. Know that your angelic guides and ancestors are standing around you, protecting you, and taking you lovingly forward. So, beautiful message for the King of Swords that you sometimes are. Now let's look at the difficulty, the challenging theme of the year. And you have Six of Pentacles, which is a very versatile card. It can mean many things. First and foremost, and that was my first thought, that's why I'm going to share, although I don't usually read this card in this manner. Do not overspend. Count your money, count your resources, and really know what you have, what you possess, and what you don't possess. Know how much do you have. But this card is also about the harmony between giving and taking. But probably you cannot sustain this harmony if you don't know how much do you have. So it's still valid. If you are taking off too much, you will be left with nothing. But then you will have space to take offerings, to ask and be given. And it works both ways. If you are full of things, if you don't give anything away, if you have acquired many things, you are full and you have no space to receive more. So always remember about the balance between one and the other. And you can see the balance here. You can see the scales of the... you can see the scales here. And they are in balance between giving and taking. This card is also about making use of whatever you are having in the moment. Don't wait for more to come. Just take what is right here, right now, around you, and make the best use of it. And to do it, you also need to be open to many different kinds of abundance. And the card that appeared as the answer to the challenge is the card of abundance from the beautiful shamanic healing oracle that I love very much. It's one of the wisest oracle I have encountered. We have number 13, abundance. Abundance takes on many forms. Material possessions, friendships, you see it here. Excellent health, emotional stability, the Queen of Cups. Unique experiences, the new beginnings that are given to you. When you lock yourself into a narrow view of what defines abundance, you lose out on the whole picture of what it could mean. Open yourself up to as many forms of wealth and abundance that are possible, and watch your blessings multiply. Always remember that focusing on what you do not have is a surefire way to feed the energy and make that your truth. So this card can also indicate that you need to focus on what you have and not what you do not have. Every day, watch for signs of abundance from the universe. Acknowledge and be thankful. Thus encouraging the continued flow of energy. Remember, the universe will always provide you with what you need. So trust the universe. It will provide you with everything you need. And what you need, I think, is to create greater stability in life, not only for yourself, but also for others. That's why you are the emperor. You may be responsible for this year. The easier part, what you're strong at, what's your strength, is the Three of Pentacles. So we have this theme of material world, right? Pentacles are all about things material. And Three of Pentacles is a great card because it speaks about making the best use of whatever you can do. Perhaps your profession, your experience, your skills. It's making the best of it. But it's also merging your own abilities with the abilities of others to create something that trespasses what you can do individually. That's the greatness of this card. You see, this one is a sculptor, probably. This one is a planner. This one is a visionary. So everyone is making some input into creating this beautiful cathedral they are building. But they need each other to do it. They wouldn't be able to make it on their own. He wouldn't be able to build a cathedral. She wouldn't be able to make a cathedral, to build a cathedral. She only has a plan. He only has a vision. He only has skills to sculpt things. But they need each other. And it's no coincidence that you have 3 here and 3 here. Because you need people in order to create whatever you're creating here. There's greater stability in life. You need to do it with others. And you will have you will feel it. I think it's going to be easy for you to co-create, to be a co-creator, to also engage other people in this work. All right. And finally, what should you focus on? The area of focus. Another pentacle card, 10 of Pentacles. How beautiful is this? This is wealth. This card is called wealth. So you should focus on wealth, creating more wealth. As I said, not only for yourself, but also for those people who you trust. It can be your family, it can be your friends, it can be your work environment. It can be the whole humanity too. This is also, 10 of Pentacles is the system card. So you create greater stability not only for yourself, but for the system of people who will also support you if needed. That's why it's so great. It's not only about possessions. No, it's also about trust, mutual trust. Things you can confine in others. So you are building something greater together with people, right? Now, as for the seasons of the year, we have 7 of Pentacles 2 times, in summer and in winter. So the first quarter, January, February, March, and then July, August, September. And it's like evaluating whatever you're doing, because this card is about evaluation. It's like cause and effect. I do something, I transpond it into material things, and I look at the outcome. Is the outcome the way I projected? Is the outcome satisfactioning me? Are the crops enough? Are they the quality I expected? Or should I change something? This is like a function. Input, output. Is the function right? If not, adjust. Don't be afraid to evaluate. This is important. Don't be afraid to evaluate, perhaps not daily, but on some chunks of time. Because you are given great energy here. Use it. These cards are asking you to use it in an effective way. Don't spend it on nothing. Okay? In the spring, we have I think, a change of direction, and perhaps that's why you want to evaluate in summer whether this change of direction was good for you. We have Knight of Cups and Eight of Wands. Knight of Cups was the first card. It's like perhaps some kind of an offer or something you do because your heart is telling you to do so. It may be quite impulsive. But it's dictated by emotions, and it can really change the way how the things are flying. You can feel the urge to change something. It can also mean that things are going to be faster in spring, and that you need to make quick decisions. And then time to evaluate whether these quick decisions were right, and maybe to adjust yourself. And then in autumn we have Seven of Cups, which is a very dreamy card. You can see he's looking into the depths of water where the 6 cups are hidden, and he doesn't seem to even realize that the real cup is standing right behind him, right beside him. So I would say dream, but try to be very grounded in your dreams. Try to check. It's another 7, by the way. So it may mean that some spiritual work is to be done here. But this may be challenging for you to really stay grounded and not to focus on things that are not within the reach, because they are out of reach. This is within the reach. You should try to grab this thing, not these 2, not these 6. So also be sure that whatever you're aiming is really reasonable. Again, King of Swords reappears here for me, resurfaces. Be in accordance with your reason, especially that the additional card that I pulled is 4 of Swords, and it's this center of cyclone, where you really sit and ponder upon things, and you use your reason, you use your intellect here, but you don't act out of the need to revenge. Or to win against all odds, and really no matter the cost. That's why it's important to remember about this card, the Broken Arrow, that you are safe, that you should embrace the energy of peace, because it will help you to establish goals that are reasonable and within the reach. Okay? And then we have the love reading. So the energies for your love life appearing here. We have 2 of Angels, which is 2 of Swords. It's called Balance in this deck. We have Love, which is Ace of Hearts, Ace of Cups, beautiful energy. And we have Queen of Trees, which is Queen of Pentacles, the nurturer. So for some of you, it goes very plain. You meet someone, probably the earth sign or someone with earthy characteristics, and you fell in love with this person. It can, well, I don't know if you have a partner or not. Remember, this is a general reading, so it may be a man or woman. It doesn't really matter. It's just the earthy energy that can greatly support you in whatever you're doing here, whatever you're creating for the greater good, not only for yours, but also for other people, greater good. This may be a great supportive force. It can also be you, of course, right? For some of you, it means meeting someone that you love. But generally, Ace of Hearts, Ace of Cups is open heart. And this heart may be open to many people or things. It can be rediscovering yourself again and really feeling new kind of love towards yourself. It can be towards a partner. It can be towards a friend or friends. It can be towards a whole group of people. It can be towards the whole humanity. Why not? But it also can be towards the work you do, the passion you have. But it's a new, I won't say understanding, but a new feeling of things. Feeling anew and being very healthy in this, because this card is a very healing card. It's making something easier. It's making something more straight. Ace of Hearts, pure love. And it goes great with Queen of Trees. If you embrace the energy of Queen of Trees with love in your heart, you really can support many people. You really can be the nurturer and the one who makes it all look very easy. Building the structure, this new base, this new safety may look very easy if you have the energy of the Queen of Trees. And it's also about maintaining balance. Balance in your heart, balance between you and others. So overall, it looks like a great year to me, when feminine and masculine forces are quite balanced in your life, and you are given the great energy of Emperor, Sun, Ace of Wands, creating something of great value, co-creation, co-working, and being, as I said, very sociable and enjoyable too. So use this energy, use your beautiful intellectual side to make it smart and enjoy it. It can be a great chunk of time to enjoy, I think. I wish you this. I wish you a wonderful 2019, and I hope I see you in next readings. Bye bye.